Hello everyone, at the 2022 New York Auto Show over here at the Subaru stand. They have an entire performance dedicated area right here. There's awesome off-road rally cars over here, but I want to focus on the new WRXs, and this is something we haven't really seen just yet. This appears to be a 2022 WRX with some Subaru STI or kind of like performance parts fitted to it. As you can see up front, I have not seen this grille anywhere yet. It's kind of this kind of flat mesh design, because as you can see, we have this kind of traditional one we've seen when the vehicle launched right there. So I think I like this newer grille design, or at least this performance part grille design a little bit better. I think it actually kind of makes the vehicle look a little bit better. I'm not sure why Subaru turned all the wheels on them. Maybe it makes the vehicle not look as weird with all the black cladding, but there is a lot of black cladding. Now, a lot of people have been showing this all over the internet, but I think we should take a dive in first up here. So as you can see, there is this giant black cladding going around the front and rear wheel arches. This one's actually vented and it's actually functional. The air actually does function through here. And Subaru says the pattern on here, it kind of acts like a golf ball. As you can see, kind of this textured pattern, and it does help with aerodynamics, as they say. I don't know how that's gonna actually play out in real life, but I guess that's kind of their justification for it. I do really like these new headlights. It's really nice, slim, kind of sleek, and sculpted Hawkeye design, blends really nice into the grille. And of course we have the signature WRX hood scoop right there, which is, you gotta have it for a WRX. Coming right through the rear end, again, we have more of that black plastic cladding going along the entirety of the side of the vehicle into the rear end as well. And again, this one does have a lot of performance type parts on it. Up here we can kind of see this vortex generator piece, kind of like stuck on, made in plastic as well. But it's kind of a weird match for this rear lip spoiler, which looks really great, but it's in a gloss black plastic. Coming around to the rear of this vehicle, we have another interesting thing going on here. Looks like we have some kind of STI exhaust tips right here. This is really cool. And we can see Subaru has their nice new kind of C-shaped LED lights. A lot of people are comparing it to a Civic, but I do think they look really nice with this kind of like lava pattern going on inside. There's a really cool design going on over there. Not so cool is the gigantic diaper bumper going on over here. Not a big fan of that at all. I think it looks a little bit silly. It does stick out a lot as well. Kind of reminds me of like bumpers of like the 80s or 90s that still stuck out of the vehicles and were not integrated well. They kind of tried to blend in like a diffuser thing going on over here, but I don't think it's working out too well. This one also has a carbon fiber kind of like rear trunk applique as well. So some new features we haven't seen just yet. And we can see, oh, this is really cool. So an illuminated WRX sill plate right here, kind of with these little lights on the side. Interesting stuff going on. This one does have the manual gearbox, but it is not fitted with anything right now. The WRX seats, kind of a blend of like an Alcantara soft suede material and some leather on the side, flat bottom steering wheel, of course that new giant display. Let's go over to the other vehicle. Ooh. So this one over here is the CVT Performance Edition model, and since it is the GT model, you get the even nicer Recaro seats, which are exclusive to this version. Of course, you have the CVT shifter, paddle shifters on the steering wheel as well, and yeah, so it is a little bit nicer, unfortunately, but it is a CVT exclusive feature right now, and we won't be coming to the manual, at least as of now, until people complain enough, and hopefully we'll get that later down the road. Hopping into the interior, it is pretty nice, I think. Especially for a Subaru. The wheel is turned right now, unfortunately. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice space in this CVT model. They call it the Subaru Performance Transmission, which is a funky little name for that. We do have Alcantara on the dashboard over here, which I think is pretty premium with some stitching that kind of carries over to the Recaro seats as well. Nothing too crazy in here if you've been in the Subaru, unfortunately. Yeah, that is all the new features of the new 2022 WRX. Of course, under the hood, we have the more powerful 2.4-liter turbocharged flat 4 engine. I'll put the power figures over there for you guys if you're interested in that. And thank you guys again for checking out this quick tour of the updated 2022, well, the all-new 2022 WRX and this new Performance Parts Edition models. Let me know what you guys think of these performance parts on the new WRX, and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming really soon. Kind of like this hexagonal pattern going on. Let's hop in into, ow, this one is shocking today, into the interior right here.